And Corky, you have a head start on him because you don't have to pack up gear. What are you gonna do when he says split up and starts packing up his gear?
He's gonna run to a place that is pretty terrible to go to. It's the ickiest little place that he could think of, which is he doesn't know where many of the Orc Underground locations are. He'd have to call a guy. So he'll just jump into
But what he will do as he flees is he will DNI Corky a block in the underground. Not his safe house location, but a location in the underground to meet.
Okay.
Just a small block somewhere in there that he would be aware of.
Let's see.
And he will DNI the same thing to Ryode.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go off of, I guess, a pure default on intuition, and hope that my my inner troll resonates hard here on just a way to get to the Orc Underground via probably the sewers.
Listen, man, Gray got 11 hits on knowledge of the Orc Underground before, so
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay. Is that, you believe in me as in you believe my 4 dice will bring me through?
If you edge it, they will.
Yeah, it's my last edge. And sometimes I wish masking included spells.
That's what extended masking is for, I think. Maybe I would have to read it. But that is what Flexig is for.
Yep.
Believe it or not, 3 successes in downtown, in a worse part of downtown, is enough to get you an entrance that is at least somewhat nearby. It's like 3 blocks away compared to the block and a half for your main entrance.
Okay. Yep. I will. Jump down. If there's a way to get there via a sewer grate, he's going to go through a sewer grate, because if there's one thing spirits don't like, it's bad juju, toxic bullshittery, or at least background counts.
Yep.
And a sewer is a living, breathing background count.
Yep, especially in Seattle.
Yep.
That is correct. And Ryote.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've been paying attention, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get fucked here.
I'm not saying that you should have resolved the whole wanted by KE thing before, but you totally should have.
Well, that's actually Torque's fault for not bringing me on that run.
Sorry, man. But hey, there's still hope.
Worst comes to worst, I'm burning Edge.
I would love to write a full AAR for this run. But I will not pull my punches because of my desire to not do paperwork. So, what are you gonna do when Hammerhead says split up and Corky runs off through an alley into the sewer? Or at least into the wild blue yonder?
Well, the sewer sounds like a good idea. So I'm probably going to find the closest entrance I can on that.
All right. So I'm gonna need you to do a thing. See, you're gonna head for the closest sewer entrance that a person can get to, which is only about half a block away. You can see it no problems. And then 2 spirits are gonna appear and try to stop you. And
I love how they're going after me, even though they really shouldn't have any fucking clue who I am.
Well, see, you say that, except that wanted criminal was just seen. And, you're the only elf. You're pretty easy to tell apart from the Minotaur and the Orc. I mean, if you have some reason why they wouldn't be able to tell you apart from them, then by all means, explain.
It's more. The one guy got what? 1/2 look at me. I was still in disguise. Did he beat that disguise?
He did beat that
Does
disguise.
he?
It was a one-hit disguise, man. It wasn't that hard to beat.
I know. I'm just saying.
And I did give him negs for the full body armor that you were half changed out of.
It's okay.
Which I would have changed right back into as soon as we started fucking driving.
Oh, except you were seen before you started driving again.
No. I'm just for now since I was in my.
Oh yeah, no, you can have your full body armor on. It's no problem. And
Well, in that case, if I have my full body armor on, can I do a sneaking test to get away from these damn spirits?
I'm not gonna let you know that that's not gonna work because of sensing, but you should be aware of what I just said.
Yeah, I know.
So you're gonna have to think of a way to get away from those.
Or kill them. I mean, they just materialized over the sewer grate, and I believe it's time for initiative.
It's going to be 13 plus 46.
Are you really not having internet yet?
No, it's still down. I don't know what the hell's up. I got one little stupid. The lights didn't even go all the way off.
Okay, you got 30. That's a good roll. If you want, I'll take your rolls. I usually have good mojo.
What do these things look like?
They both look notably humanoid. Since you're a prime runner and all, you can probably tell that they are spirits of man.
But I have absolutely no goddamn idea what their force is.
Particularly because I'm going to be GM ruling their initiative.
Well, that doesn't really matter to me because I can't see it at the moment.
True.
I'll let you know. I'll relay it as it happens.
No, I know that. I'm just saying that GM rolling it is kind of a moot point because I can't see it anyway.
I will give you that much, but yeah.
So my recommendation would be, so they're in front. They materialized in front of the grate, so you can't really take that path anymore. But the reality is that once you have spirits on your ass, you're pretty much gone unless you kill them.
Yeah, I know.
Or otherwise get to a background count sufficient enough to dissuade them.
Yeah.
Bear in mind that most of these are hermetics, and they're not going to probably want to go and inconvenience themselves overmuch for their masters.
Well, there's that. There's also, you have to consider that there's an explosion that just went off in nearby. Maybe not too nearby. But...
I mean, not yet, actually. Because he got out and he ran for the grate, and
they're
then the
right
spirits
there.
appear. Yeah. You're probably still on the car at this moment. Packing your gear.
It's
How
fine.
far away are we from each other?
I mean, the spirits are like 50, and you're like 30 away from him. They're like 20 away from him.
Okay, so if he's still packing his gear, what he will do is he's going to keep packing, but he's packing as frantically as he can.
All right.
But we'll see. Maybe just let me know when would I be done packing the gear theoretically based on if this is happening and I'm aware of it.
End of next combat turn? I realize that it'll probably be over then, but you'll be able to help with anything past this.
I'm trying to think of what I would do in that circumstance.
I am really fucking regretting spending that edge on that last card.
It's a cool roll.
It was an amazing roll, though.
It was an amazing roll, but I would really fucking love to have it so that I could plug both of these spirits right here and now.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep packing. It is every person for themselves right now.
Speaking of
Okay.
how you should doing?
Pardon?
How's Aisha doing? Aisha has no issues whatsoever. Aisha is free to make it to the meet and get everyone paid.
All right.
And if you need to go, Viva, then we can resolve that real quick.
No, I'm good, dude.
All right.
I just want to know how Aisha was doing because you got all this excitement. I don't want to jinx myself by having excitement, but I had to ask what's going on with Aisha.
Yeah, no,
If we're good, we're good.
Aisha is good.
Okay. Fuck.
I hope y'all make it out okay.
Well,
I think my recommendation would just be to drill one of them as hard as you could due to hardened armor. Maybe I don't think called shot's really going to help with that gun. There'll only be one more AP.
no, but I could called shot vitals.
Yeah, I think that might be your best bet. Just chuck some dice called shot vitals. How much do you do with the called shot vitals? Like how many dice do you roll?
Taking aim, that's going to be
Call
24
shot vitals
dice.
plus 2 DV.
24 dice. Would you want to fire it simple burst or complex burst to give them less dodge?
Let's go with complex.
Okay, so you're gonna dump a full 6 out of one of them. Okay, so how many dice is that?
I'm fine on that gun.
23.
A full burst is simple, unless a full auto is simple.
It's a complex burst. It's 6 because it's 2 bursts. It's a -5. I don't have any recoil on it because of the gun I'm using.
Gas vent 3. One of them's gas vent.
Yep.
So you use that one.
Yep. One of them's gas vent 3. One of them's got a silencer on it, but the other one's gas vent 3.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's going to be a -5 and 24 dice.
Okay. You got 5 hits.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see what the spirit gets. Okay, you get 3 net.
It's gonna be. I would have switched to APDS. So it's 8, 10, 13 at -5. Still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You heard it.
Shit. How much did I do?
6.
It's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid tag.
Yeah. Spirit 2 is going to stun ball you.
Stun ball?
Or stun bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, because if it was stun ball, I'd fucking run, but...
Yeah. Willpower?
3.
Okay. I'm rolling your 3d6. You're going to take 6 stun.
Auto injector stim patch should kick in at that point.
Yeah.
Can you keep track of that, Hammerhead?
I'm keeping track of all of it.
Alright. Give me a sec for its drain. And it will not take any. And then Spirit 1 will do the same thing.
Fuck.
5.
Okay, let's roll it. You take 4.
Yeah.
I got a hit this time.
Yeah. And then it is your... I'm sorry, that should have had 2 less dice, but it won't matter because it doesn't truncate any. That's its drain. And then it is your turn again, Ryote.
Same thing, same one. It's going to be -1 for the wound penalty now.
Okay, 22d6. Come on, dice gods. I think you have to do a burst this time if you want to avoid recoil.
Yeah.
So you get
I can take aim.
Yeah.
It just only gets -3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 this time.
Still a shitty roll.
Yeah. Well, you
actually it was at 22 or 23 because
23 dice.
To take aim, it should have been 23.
I rolled 23. 4 net
Yeah.
hits. That's gonna be 14.
Yeah, because CSV 14. And I throw the same number of soak dice as I did previously, which I will just go look up. And with that, it discorporates.
So you do take out one of them.
And the next one will do the entirely predictable thing.
Run away.
No.
Stun bolt.
Stun bolt.
3d6.
Spirit
Take another
between
4 stun.
So you're at 8. Do you
Jesus.
have your injector set up to overdose you?
Yeah, every time it hits 6 stun.
All right. I need body plus will to soak 4 stun as well.
Yeah, so you're essentially
8.
trading. You're trading off at this point. Okay, so you do soak the 4.
Okay,
Oh,
that's good. So you
You're
don't
at
get
2
OD'd.
stun.
Yeah.
It just gets worse each time you have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's gonna
And
be
drain.
it's gonna be more equal. Basically, at this point now, it won't be. You might as well not stun patch on the 3rd time.
Yeah.
Is what it'll be. But okay, so oh my god, holy crap, Voro.
That
They're
was his
limited
drain.
by their force, though. Oh,
Drain.
I was gonna say.
Don't panic.
Yeah. So I think Ryota gets another shot then. Am I correct?
Ryota does, and it
Yay.
can't be complex though. So, but you don't take wound penalties, so
Okay, she
throw an
capped
extra
this
die.
time. That's 10 hits.
Yeah, extra die won't matter because that is your accuracy.
If I took aim because I couldn't full, it's +1.
Yeah, so you're at 10.
8 net.
Okay, that's 18.
Okay, yeah, pop it in 1.
All right, I'm going down the fucking sewer.
Okay. And as you do that, you hear sirens. And then you hear an explosion. Wait, no. Nope. Timing is hard, man. You go down the sewer. I do need
And Hammerhead should be booking it right about then.
He also did DNI you a meetup location.
Yeah.
In the underground.
Yep.
So yeah,
Assume
by
that you denied me that you guys are clear, right?
they haven't. We definitely. At least Hammerhead hasn't. At this point, I think it's like he's basically shutting off his connection. He's shutting off his wireless. Everything is being shut off.
Yeah, I would.
Do you have a
the
micro
same.
transceiver?
Only works within 1 kilometer.
Only works within 1 kilo. At this point, like as far as he's concerned, he's incommunicado because there could be hackers. There could be all sorts of things. It was literally, we're going to split up because at worst less of us might get arrested. That's what the strategy was.
But Ryota, as soon as you start going down into the sewer, you feel the telltale oppressive sensation of a background count. At first it is a 4. Are you going to try to seek out worse and lay low and pass through that on your way to the Orc Underground proper? Or are you going to try to keep the unpleasantness to a minimum as you head to the Orc Underground?
Well, I do have heightened concern, which I know is your favorite thing, but
It's
it is a
not
thing.
quite as bad as Finger Popper, but it's as bad as Triple Tap.
Finger popper, I'm not. We'll talk about it
There's
later.
a way to. It's a
We'll talk
called
about it
shot.
later.
Yeah, and
It is a thing.
it is a thing. But that doesn't actually answer the question.
-4.
At the moment, you can probably get that to be worse. You might run into nasties. You might not.
No, I think I'm just gonna try to keep it to a minimum, but bad enough that the spirits probably aren't gonna be able to follow me.
All right. You should probably be safe with about a -6, which will be deeply unpleasant, both physically and astrally. But you know, life sucks, and you don't get arrested probably.
Well, like I
However,
said, height concerned is a thing, so then it's only a -3.
do you have navigation?
I
Do I
do
need to
not.
actually look at your sheet? Well, then you can just default on intuition. And what could possibly go wrong?
I also have area knowledge Seattle.
I'll give you you can roll that real quick, and then
All right, that's going to be 7 dice.
okay, Hammerhead, you are his dice man.
Okay, so I'm rolling 4d6.
7.
7.
He's doing area knowledge first.
1 hit.
All right, I will let you just roll your straight intuition then.
It's
Instead
going to be
of
5
0
then.
hits.
Well, that's most unfortunate. You get 0 hits on the actual navigation check. And you're in sewers where you've never been before. Are you gonna try to do anything once you realize you're lost and it's been about 30 minutes?
I am going to try to hide.
All right. Give me a visual perception and then sneaking limited by the results of said.
So I take it visual perception is 8 dice.
No, it's 11.
Does that incorporate any background count penalties
So-
you may or may not be taking?
Is that also wireless on?
And yeah,
No, it'd be
wireless
10
won't.
wireless off.
Okay. 10. Because I'm probably guessing at this point you'd switch off wireless.
Yeah, I would go totally dark.
Yeah, so rolling 10 dice on your perception. You got 2 hits. Hey, Benny,
That's
you want
not-
to take turn rolling the mojo?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I'll do up next. What's up? Give me them numbers. I'll roll.
Sneaking.
Shorty,
Oh.
I'll roll. All right,
Oh,
That's
really?
going to be a
It's good.
shitty sneaking test. But fortunately, I am in full body armor with rating 4 RPC.
what's my
So
number?
that's going to be
Sorry.
12.
Okay. Actually, while I'm doing this,
3
Mhm.
hits.
you got 3 hits on that.
Son of a bitch.
Yep.
No, that's fine. How long are you gonna try to hide?
How long is it going to take me to reset on trying to find wherever the fuck I'm going?
What? I missed the words there. They did not click.
He's wondering, since he didn't find his way the first time, how long he has to wait to try to find another way.
Well, you could probably look around now that you've stopped and try again. But do bear in mind that you are currently under the effect of 2 stim patches that will knock you out in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. Son of a bitch.
I think if I were you, I'd probably try to force on to the meat point. But at this point, I'm not going to offer any more advice. I think it's your call.
Yeah, I probably should.
I also think, like, out of character, I'm not sure if Corky would suggest this, but one of the more seasoned runners might think that we have one person who's gotten away from this all scot-free, has the thing to complete the job. I say that person doesn't meet us and possibly implicate themselves. They finish the job, shit gets paid to our fixers who give us the money when we can get it, and we don't meet up today. We meet up some other time. Because any one of us could have not completely shaken the popo and could have something following us in the astral and not even know it.
Well, yeah. Well, the big thing is he gave that little meeting space in the underground. The intent would be that you'd go there, you'd wait for like 5-10 minutes, and then you just leave if no one else showed up.
That's understood by all parties.
And that's more of a
show.
And that's more of a, it was more of a courtesy. It's more of a that sort of thing.
Yep.
Because you shouldn't leave the other people completely behind if you can help it, and it also lets you know if someone didn't make it.
Okay.
They should make it to the meet if possible, but she wouldn't stick around too long. After all, she does know you guys got heat on them like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, Hammerhead and Corky have no issues making it to the meet.
Okay.
We are still resolving Ryote. Yep.
So we kind of see each other where I pinged.
Yep. You also may or may not see Ryote. How far in the future did you set this meet up?
It was just basically a location with the idea of meet there as soon as possible.
Okay.
I would imagine like the smart runner thing would also be, you would tell them basically like, leave this mark, so that way you wouldn't have to stay there, and the person, no one else would have to stay there as well. So like we could just like move a brick to this side, or make an X, or make a
or leave a metal link. Or something like that.
Yeah, so like just leave a sign that you made.
How about I do
metal link?
Leave a metal link.
Yeah. So
you can figure out something suitable that will let you all know when you have been through there.
Yeah. Professional runner that's been doing this, for an established set of years before we even rolled up our characters thing inserted here.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay, so I need to find some place to fucking crash.
She'll swing by the meet. She'll drop a metal link. That has a burner comm that's a burner comm for her other burner. And then she's gonna get the fuck out as soon as possible. She's the one that's free. She'll contact her fixer and see if she can lay low somewhere.
Shouldn't have any issues doing that.
Okay, good.
Since it's not going to be put to the test or anything.
So what are my options here? Try to move again?
Try to move again. Sleep off the stun here. Shoot yourself in the head.
I recommend shoot yourself in the head.
It does sound like the best option. Wander around blindly for a bit. I mean...
So where am I at right now?
Somewhere in the sewer systems of...
Well, I mean, like, how far away from where I went in am I?
Roughly 30 minutes.
Roughly 30 minutes?
Because that's about how long you've been traveling. Not that you could find your way back, man.
No, I don't want to. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how easy it will be to find me, because I went down on the fucking sewers.
Not especially. You were kind of lost and confused. There are advantages to getting lost in the sewers.
There are.
Like starvation. Wait, no, that's not an advantage.
Being hard to find, though, is probably the big one.
That is definitely a large one.
Okay. Shit. Well, I guess I will try to find my way again.
All right, give me a navigation. You can do the same thing as before. Give me a
Area knowledge first.
area knowledge first. So 7d6.
That's gonna be 7.
Quirky.
Sorry, I got wrapped in thing. The final number was 7, right?
Yep.
Boom.
All right.
Okay.
And,
All right. You got 5.
Yeah, give me 8 dice now.
Okay. Yes, Riote. What is this thing? So I can notate it.
This is navigation.
Navigation.
Okay. 8 dice. Not so high on that one. 3.
3 is still better than the average person and as good as the average trained person. So you can find your way to the meet location in about 20 minutes. You'll still be the last one there, but
yeah, pretty much ran there and dropped the meta link, and that's it.
Does Aisha think? Would Aisha be able to get back out to Bellevue, out of downtown proper?
sure. I mean, give me.
Oh wait, I already got a safe
etiquette
house.
check.
Never mind, I'm good. Never mind,
Okay.
I already got the safe house. I'm good. Sorry.
Well, so when I get to the meet location and find the meta link, I will probably give Hammerhead a ring. Tell him I'm pretty fucked up and I could use a place to lay low if he knows one.
Well, the big thing is now we're at to ask. We're in the underground proper now. How many other orcs are around here? How many other people are around?
Oh shit! God damn it!
Not
Right.
not a ton at the moment.
Ugh.
It's late at night. Most of them are asleep,
Yeah.
and it shuts down pretty well. The elf is getting some funny looks, but he's also wearing FBA and is not getting fucked with at the moment.
Okay, he's gonna DNI.
Probably smell something fierce too.
Yeah, just came in from the sewers.
That's what he DNI's back.
Still can't see it.
Oh, he just says, "Oh, right." He just says because we were DNIing, he's DNIing to Corky. Basically, he says that he'll send you the coordinates in 30 minutes.
Ryote, there's one problem with that. You're gonna be very unconscious in 30 minutes.
I am.
He doesn't know that though.
Well, I will DNI that back. Probably ain't got that long to be conscious. I need a place to crash now.
First the car, now the house. You're gonna owe me. Oh.
If you say that, I'm gonna be like, I think you still owed me, but I will owe you a favor.
Could have just friggin' kneecapped you and left you. Anyway, yeah, go to here. He'll link you the little apartment.
And I will graciously assume that you can find your way there. You're in full body armor, and honestly, you'll just shoot anyone who bothers you, and they probably can get that vibe from you. So,
on top of the fact of which I smell like a fucking sewer.
You'll probably get reported to the Scratcha, and they'll probably tail you. And then when you head into Hammerheads, I imagine he has enough pull to keep you from having any huge issues, so long as you don't do anything problematic.
Backstory-wise, he was a member of the Scratcha at one point.
Yeah.
And his brother is very heavily affiliated with them.
Yeah, which is why I'm saying that, and because it's not a huge deal.
Yeah.
At which point I will strip the frickin' body armor and pass the fuck out.
Yeah, you probably don't get all the way out of the armor, man.
I love Hammerhead.
In fact, I will probably do it in the fucking bathroom because I know I smell like ass.
So yeah,
so yeah, if Hammerhead wants to wake me up by drenching me, I would totally understand.
So he'll DNI. He'll get into the apartment shortly after you with a sense of paranoia, kind of like he'll let you crash there. He's going to wait for like 30 minutes before he goes into his own apartment because he's half convinced that cops will kick down the door.
If actually, Corky would DNI to make sure that this isn't the coordinates that you gave him were not your place, right?
Yeah, he'll give you another set that's the actual apartment, and he's gonna say wait for 30 minutes.
Okay. No, if this is your place, Corky is just gonna make I can find somewhere else. I don't want to be imposing.
It's probably better if we're together.
Okay. I think the opposite might be true if they're looking for 3 of us.
I'd rather not leave them behind.
Okay.
But that's why we're waiting, see?
Okay, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't...
If they're tailing her, they'll be there within the hour. So we wait an hour, then we go back in.
Well, I mean, the spirits stopped chasing me and you, so...
Yeah, which is why we're hanging around here, and we ain't going in my house yet. But they needed a place to stay right away. They were gonna pass out, so I gave them the place. But we're not going there yet.
Okay, all right.
Because if the cops are coming after them, they'll come after them, my thinking is, within the hour. If they ain't there in an hour and we walk in there and my place ain't surrounded, then we can go in. Otherwise, what's another Trog and Tusker gonna show down here?
I mean, other than the offensive term you just used there, I guess I'm on board with that.
Yeah. So that's our plan. We're waiting a full hour. We're gonna basically she regains consciousness, or alternatively gets arrested. Because this is the cops are dealing with. They will go until it's over.
Yeah.
You know.
Unless I lost the thread.
Yeah. In which case, by an hour, we can kind of hope that they lost the threat.
Yeah. So I'm gonna politely ask a. I totally am not wording right. I'm gonna politely ask a healing test from, specifically an insomnia test, so intuition plus willpower from Rayote.
That's gonna be 8. Although that shouldn't affect stun damage.
Doubles the time.
Yeah, so I will roll those 8 dice.
I thought that was only on full, not basic.
I got 3 hits. No, full is you don't at all.
Yeah.
Full's terrifying.
Insomnia basic just doubles the amount of time and you get no edge. But
Insomnia full is you literally don't sleep or rest.
Yeah. Give me that body plus willpower. And that's how much you'll heal over 2 hours.
It's gonna be 8 again.
Yeah, you healed 4. So
thanks for picking up my slack there, by the way, Jagan.
So they do wake up, right?
Yep, after 2 hours.
Okay. So we're still presumably waiting for them. Like, you're in the apartment, but no one else showed up yet.
Yeah, you appear to be in the clip.
Well, when I wake up, I will do my best to clean off my frickin' armor and clean up Hammerhead's bathroom because I'm not that bad of a house guest. And then DNI him that I'm awake and nothing bad has happened yet.
To be fair, this is the underground. It's probably something like an old-style toilet that hasn't been cleaned in forever. This place it's probably like a third world, like sort of slum house. As much as that make sense, it wouldn't be a nice place. But yeah. So, you know, thanks for cleaning it, but it's probably already super dirty anyway.
Well, it's more...
It's the
thought of the matter.
Yeah.
I understand it is probably super dirty. I also understand that it is not going to smell like open sewer.
Yeah, so at this point, he'll DNI Corky that he got a message and inform that he can kind of head to the apartment building.
Okay.
So he'll promptly head in there, kind of walk in. If nothing else goes wrong, notice Ryode gonna kind of sigh heavily and get out a med kit. That was a pretty nice car. You know what? I could have just probably shot off your knees and thrown you out the back, right?
You could have let me shoot the cop cars too.
No, that wouldn't have helped. That wouldn't have helped worth a shit. Don't want me shooting no cops ever. At least this
I
way,
didn't
if
say
you've
shoot
got
the cops. I said shoot the cars.
I don't shoot in the direction of cops if I can help it, if at all. Nope. But he'll just kind of, apply medical stuff now. So you will get 15 dice.
The normal -3 dice.
Yeah, subtract one more then, because it was 17 normally. So you get 4 more stun back.
Which means I'm
Yeah.
sitting at 2.
Indoor and what essence are you sitting at?
4.94.
Okay, you're good then.
Yep. So you get but awakened, so -2 for that, but you get all that. It just occurred to me it's probably really hard to heal Bulldog.
Oh my god, yeah. Or Onk.
Yeah. So, but yeah, at any rate, yeah. So you'll get the 4 stun back. And with that, he'll just kind of start brushing you off, muttering about, owing him favors and his goddamn car, and now he's got to use the stupid qual line hauler.
It's destiny.
I'll apologize, but I wasn't driving.
Right. Well, with that lovely thing settled, you're not going to have any more problems with the cops. You all are all able to make it to the meet without issue if you decide to call the J and get paid. If that is what you would like to move onward to, we are free to do so.
Yeah, he'll just go inform that Aisha should pay the go meet with the Johnson, and the 3 of us are just going to lay low.
The J, when called, will arrange another street corner meeting. Much quicker in comparison to the last time you were informed of one. And Aisha, a night sky, will pull up at the arranged time. The doors will open.
Aisha will be in. Just so you know, when she's packing the heat, this time it has XX in the clip.
Okay.
That's all I gotta mention.
All right.
And she's gonna be high on jazz as well.
Okay then. DJ will say, "You seem a little energetic. Where are your friends?"
Doesn't matter as long as I have the product.
True enough.
I pull out of my satchel the product, the deck.
He holds his hand out for it.
Payment.
It's in escrow. Once I confirm that that is in fact what it is supposed to be, then it will be released.
Good. Just check. I hand it over.
You,
Go ahead.
mention the fact that it's not just any replica, and that might be worth a little extra kick in.
He looks it over and flips a switch, and then a moment after that, not immediately, any wireless connections you have will no longer function unless you have enough noise reduction to get through noise 9.
Okay.
Sorry, it's cumulative, so noise 11.
Okay, so what does that matter?
Just giving you an idea of what he's doing.
Okay.
And when that happens, he will smile, flip the switch again, and say, "Thank you. You've done great things for the cause. You'll find that you and your companions have received a decent bonus. I believe we can," and the car is already slowing down, "let you out now." He smiles and gestures at the opening door.
I'm gonna step out.
All right. The door shuts behind you, and you will all find 15K wired into your accounts, as well as 8 karma.
Much karma?
8.
Holy shit.
I am going to kick 7K to Hammerhead
Ah,
because the car thing.
I will allow it under mission expenses.
That's appreciated. Thank you. You know, that isn't, if you don't need to, you don't necessarily need to. I mean, I have a backup car. You know,
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
it's
me.
You will drive the Qualine hauler.
see, yeah, I'm torn. Like I feel personally obligated to, help reimburse you for that heavy expense that came through through team actions. On the other hand, if you don't get this money, you might be stuck with the Qualine hauler.
I'm still stuck with the qual line if I get the money.
You promise?
I'm still stuck with it.
Why?
Well, you're still stuck with it, but will you drive it?
I won't have a choice.
Okay.
Why?
Promise?
I won't have a choice.
Why
God
won't you have a
damn it.
choice?
Because I don't have enough money for another car within a week. They take time, remember, to get them?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. It does.
I don't have a choice. All I have is the qual line and a motorbike, and there's no way I'm driving a motorbike.
Why not? Ankh drives a Harley Davidson Scorpion. What could go wrong?
So
It has a hot dog stand.
name a number, and that's what I'll chuck at you. What do you feel is fair?
Well, I guess
I will say it can't exceed mission reward.
the car was worth 33K, so just pay the portion that would have been yours in the run if you want to do it that way. That's all I'd
Okay.
say. You know, as much as or as little as you want. Like, if your runner's a jerk, then don't pay me. He's a jerk.
Yeah, but Corky is the antithesis.
Like,
if it's 1/4 of that, just pay me 7,000 like Ryota did.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Like if there's a set price, Corky won't go over it because he doesn't want to be rude. But if there's not a set price, Corky will almost pay just the full price of the car.
I mean, I still technically got a net gain on this job, even though like my car blew up. It wasn't much of one, but I did. And I mean, I have other cars.
Both of you who are transferring money, please note it. Aisha, do the same if you do transfer anything.
I did note it on my sheet and in the Skype chat.
All right.
Wait, transferring money?
Yeah, to help pay for the car or anything. You are under no obligation to do so whatsoever. Also, everyone on this run except for
I got
Aisha.
a question.
Yeah.
All right, so let's say we split it 4 ways because Aisha, like, even though she didn't fuck it up, she definitely would want to have Hammerhead on her side. So how much? Would
just
it be a 4-way
toss him
split?
7K and you'll be that simplest since the other two already did that.
Okay, 7K. I got you.
And that's close to it.
Well, the car's worth 33. I'd be getting,
21.
21 out of that. That's
It'd
a
be
good deal in my
28.
mind.
You're
That's a good
losing
deal in my
5K
mind.
basically.
I don't care. That's a good
Yeah.
deal.
All right, that's cool. I'm still at 40K bank, so good deal. How was
gotta
my
get a fucking
roleplay during
car.
the session? I know it's kind of late, but how was my roleplay this session? I hope better than usual.